Hi everybody, this is Shahriyar Shahid and you're watching All of Your Business. Like every day, we are going to discuss some major key economic developments happening across the globe and in Pakistan. And without any further delay, let's move towards our guest, Mr. Mehtab Haider. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you, sir?
I am fine.
Sir, winters have finally arrived. How are you feeling?
Yes, after the recent rain in Islamabad, the weather is little bit more cold and beautiful.
Chilly.
Yes.
Sir, I'll begin the podcast with the first question. High prices and high taxes on mobile phones, we all know about that, and there has been a debate to decrease the taxes so that the Pakistan could move forward in the digitization picture. So, how do you see that, and are we going to see some slashed taxes on mobile phones?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Thank you very much for having me. Actually, it's a bit difficult under the IMF program, but government of Pakistan has started deliberations to at least have some numbers so that they can negotiate with the IMF to become lenient. Because we have seen in the recent weeks that there are some MNCs who prefer to exit from Pakistan.
Absolutely.
So, keeping in view this scenario, there is a debate that why it's happening, and one of the reason is high burden of taxation on formal sector, and especially if we want to move toward digitization, it's very important to reduce taxes on telecom as well as on IT sector. So that is one of the justification on which we will have to build up the case, and we will have to convince the IMF, because under the IMF program it's very difficult to grant any tax exemption or waiver or relaxation in terms of reducing the tax rates. It's a bit difficult, but at least government of Pakistan is sensitized and they are aware that it is an issue and they are planning to tackle it.
Sir, if that happens, mobile prices will go down dramatically. Do you think it is possible for us?
Of course it's possible, because it's one of the highest in terms of mobile phones in anywhere in the world. So there is a need to reduce the taxes on purchase of mobile, because you will have to pay because on imports, although it's manufactured in Pakistan as well, but it's very expensive, and on above there is a higher taxation brackets. So there is a need to reduce the taxes on mobile, and especially everyone was expecting that in the last budget it would be done, but because of the IMF it couldn't be. And there is another contingency plan. Please keep in mind that if the existing shortfall widened in the first half, means from July to December, IMF has proposed in the coming Memorandum of Economic and Financial Policies MEFP that Pakistan will have to implement a contingency plan.
All right.
Under which there are some proposals to raise the taxes, and one of the sector is the telecom. So on one side we will have to avoid it, but Chairman FBR has recently in a press conference stated that they are not going to implement any contingency plan during the financial year as they have done in the last financial year.
All right. Sir, the manual tax filing, its date has been extended till November 30th. And sir, we have been hearing it, we have talked about it in previous episodes as well, that FBR has been extending deadline. Sir, what could be the reason for it, and is it the last time happening?
Actually, there is a need to differentiate. There are certain number of people who have filed manual returns in the last financial year. So if someone is filing electronically, there is no extension. This extension has been granted only to those who have filed the manual returns. And why they did so? Because Federal Tax Ombudsman took a notice and ordered the FBR to allow them to file manual returns.
Right.
Keeping in view this direction, FBR took a decision and extended the date and also established facilitation centers
Right.
where if someone will go there, they will assist them to file their returns within the next due date.
And there's an online system as well.
Of course, because they are going to file the manual returns, but they will be assisted by the lawyers
Right.
as well as the FBR staff if requires.
Right. So IMF has recommended asset declaration for special pay scale officials in Pakistan. Sir, can you tell us and tell our audience in simpler words that what does this mean?
Actually, asset declaration scheme and requirement is mandatory
Absolutely.
for bureaucrats. But the government has come up with special professional pay scales
Right.
on which they have hired hundreds and thousands of people on contract basis. They have been hired both in the federal as well as provincial governments, and their salary package hovers around 0.5 million to 2 million.
Right.
So, because they are involved in policy making, so IMF has mandated that these SPPS officials will also be required to file their asset declarations. So
Right.
that is the whole scheme of things, and it is one of the condition of the IMF program.
Sir, earlier it wasn't there, this condition?
Actually, asset declaration is mandatory only for the bureaucrats who from grade 17 to 22. But now they want to expand this the coverage
Right.
of this. And now there is another discussion that this asset declaration should be handed over to the FBR or to the establishment division, or its scrutiny should be assigned to any other new department, which is still under consideration,
Right.
and it's still under negotiation with the IMF.
Sir, if they come, if their asset declaration goes official, sir, what impact would it leave, or what could it bring to the table?
Actually, this is meant to reduce corrupt practices
Okay.
because they are going to scrutinize it, that why, how much if an official is getting a certain amount of salary, and how he or she is piling up its assets. So this kind of documentation is very, very critical and important, because when you have so much powers, then there's a need to scrutinize your assets, and then they will also raise a question that how they have raised assets beyond their means.
Right.
So it's a whole ecosystem which IMF is recommended to put in place.
And sir, equality should be for everybody.
Of course.
Everybody is a citizen of Pakistan. And everybody
course.
should do this. So my next question is quite important one, and U.S. Supreme Court has actually questioned the Trump's tariff policies. Sir, what do you think is going to happen now? We are aware of the fact that high tariffs have been imposed on different countries all the world, including Pakistan, India, everything.
Actually, Pakistan's trade has been benefited from this tariff because keeping in view the our peer or regional countries,
Right.
comparable countries, Pakistan might get benefit if we are able to reduce the cost of doing business in Pakistan first. But this tariff policy is against the spirit of the free market economy. And all the multilateral lenders as well as the capitalists, they say that there should be free market. Although I will definitely say this, that they have imposed certain kind of tariff or non-tariff, especially the non-tariff barriers for the developing countries. So, and there are some requirements under the WTO as well. But let's see that what the Supreme Court of the United States is going to take a decision on this issue, because there are multiple factors. For instance, one of the factor is that if because of this tariff their revenues might decrease rather than increasing. Why? Because it will reduce the volume of the trade. But on other side, it will help the United States manufacturers to get benefits because they are not facing the floods of goods from China.
Absolutely.
So these are the both ways, and I think they will think over it on the all aspects, and then the Supreme Court of the United States is going to take any decision.
Right, right. Thank you so much, sir. That was all for today. For more interesting discussions and economic developments, keep watching All of Your Business.